Hello, PC Smoker back again, and on this video I am smoking McBaron's 7 Seas Blue. According to Southern Pipe Man, he said that the two of them are just about the same, but the 7 Seas be a little bit sweeter. I'll find out come tonight when I'll have the Captain Black that he's comparing it to. Have some of that tonight and see if the McBaron's is sweeter than Captain Black or is about the same. When I imagine this is my first bowl of it, it's about the same. It's nice, good, light, aromatic, and it smells fine. So I'll just have to wait and see. And then this morning for my midnight walk, I was smoking some of Boswell's and Northwoods. And first time I ever had, as far as I know, first time I ever tried English tobacco with a Latakia. And it's about as aromatic as, so like the McBaron, so like this, and Captain Black. It's about as aromatic as you can get. There wasn't much of an aftertaste. But like I said in one of my past videos, the way for me to like it is, say if I like it, and the people who have to smell the smoke come from the pipe or from my mouth, if they like it. If I like it and they like it, then I definitely like it. And we go on a midnight walk. There isn't anybody around to give you, want to give you a critique on what you've been smoking. And so the way to find out for sure it's going to a crowd. So that's how I usually judge it. Just smoke in a crowd and see what they say about it. If they go, that or, that's a good indicator if they like it or not. Let's see. There's one video that Jay did, and it was to you want to know what our unique story is with hotels. And my unique hotel story is kind of like this. I was up in Chicago a while back to record some Christmas music that came off the radio. Could have done it down here, but in the past you could, but then with the booming cell phone use, there's also been a mushroom of cell phone towers everywhere, and what you once can hear, when I was a kid, you could hear, say, like AM station, 50,000 watt AM stations, especially coming from Chicago. I mean, they were once clear as daytime. No problems with it all, except of course it's static from the electricity from lightning and all that. But nowadays it just kind of fades in and out, just like it would if you were listening to it in another state, like in Nebraska or Texas or Virginia. Anyway, went up to a motel room and just to record the Christmas music. And back then, I did the old-fashioned way. Used little cassette tapes. And I did it for, let's see, started about 4 o'clock p.m. on Christmas Eve until midnight the day after Christmas. So that's 8 hours of Christmas Eve right there, and then 24 hours of Christmas Day, and I was up that whole time. Plus, of course, the 6 hours before that, get up, get ready, and try and get something I forgot to buy, like a cooler or a few groceries too, so I don't forget. And of course, the lines there were long as well. So anyway, here I am in my nice little studio in my hotel room, recording all this Christmas music for 32 hours straight. No sleep, no dozing. It's straight. And then when getting close towards midnight, towards the end of the whole shebang, and then naturally I fell asleep. And then all of a sudden I would hear the phone ring. And I said, who will be calling me right now? Except for the manager, probably because, oh, the noise is or something like that. But outside of the hotel manager, there's no one around. No one knows I'm up in Chicago. So I answered the phone, and there was a female voice on the other end, and she wanted to know if I want any of her service today. And I figured, I think she's a hooker. So I said, no, thank you, not tonight. Thank you anyway, bye. And then when I looked at the watch my arm, it was 2:30 in the morning. Since I just slept just before midnight, so I was doing a little panic mode to make sure, hey, did I get all the music I need to get for the final half hour? And I went back to my tapes. I got all the music, so that was my only unique hotel experience I had so far. But anytime I go to the motel room, it's usually the same thing. Nothing happens. But that was the unique one I ever had. So that's answering Jay's question right there. And before I go, I have another question I'd like to pose to you, which I forgot to mention on one of my past videos. That is, do you think that an employer, past, present, or future, should go nosing around on our video blogs, find out whether or not you want to hire you or not to work? Of course, with most of us, we don't use our real names. We use a little moniker, a little nickname, a little CB handle for YouTube. But there are a few of you who do use your real names as far as your handle for YouTube. And now I mentioned this about with Charbauer, that he was supposed to get a job that he wanted to get, but didn't get but lost it 48 hours before he was supposed to start working. And he might figure that was somebody who saw his video on YouTube, and he figured that might have been the reason why. So that's my question. Do you think it's right for an employer, past, present, or future, to determine whether or not you should be hireable to work if they see you on YouTube? And if a pipe lawyer is watching this, He'd probably give some. Might be nice if we get some legal definition or hearsay or advice on it, whether it's really legal or not. Because to me, I think this is, like I said, I mean, if he's watching you or me, and that might not be called hearsay because he's hearing it from us, even though it might be weeks, months, or years after the fact. But anyway, that's my question. Should employers hire you or not hire you based on what you do on YouTube? So be watching for your comments, and feel free if you want to comment on anything else I've made. I can take it. And until then, keep the home briars burning, and see you next time.